Hi all, I'm Santashri Mitra. I'm a former student of University of Leicester. I pursued my MSc in Clinical Criminology from University of Leicester Department of Criminology. I did my first degree in Applied Psychology from University of Delhi. Now I've graduated and I've been working for past 2 years. I'm currently doing two part-time jobs. My first job is with University of Leicester's international office in the study abroad program. I work as a study abroad advisor, dealing with initial inquiries and finance. Since the month of Jan, I've been working for Leicester Police. It's an independent evaluation I'm doing for them, and it's very independent working, very different from the setup I've been working for University of Leicester. I had to be very proactive in looking for part-time job just to support myself during my degree. Before leaving India, a month before, I started looking for jobs in Britain. Went down internet, read a couple of books, went to the British Council there to see if they have any material. I searched one of the registered charities in Leicester, which is a crime prevention project. I contacted them via email from while in India, and then they said, okay, yeah, we definitely are looking for some. Maybe when you come over to Leicester, we can meet up. And that's how I arranged an interview before I had come. I went for my so-called informal casual chat with the program manager, and she thought, I had the right approach and attitude to get going, and I was the first ever non-British employee. So yeah, I landed myself a job quite quickly. It was the first time I was kind of exposed to British culture because as I said, I was the first ever non-British employee. So all my colleagues helped me acquaint with British culture. So they started inviting me for British Sunday roast dinners, and that was my first, exposure to Sunday roast dinners. And it was one of the best teams I've ever worked with. I've left that charity 2 years ago, but I'm still in contact with them. In terms of working environment, personally, I think in terms of things like equal opportunities and respect for workplace, I would personally prefer working in Britain compared to India. I mean, and it's been 3 years. I'm currently on my post-study work visa, and one of my biggest things I was dreading was when my visa expires, do I have to actually go back to my home country and find a job here, because I'm so much used to and integrated into work culture and life here. Time management was definitely the key skill I had to develop, which I thought I had enough. But when you're working independently, you have to be definitely very, very organized, and the responsibility lies all on your shoulders. So you have to set your own deadlines and own time scales and stick to them, because 1 year MSc degree is very intensive. So there used to be days when I actually went for my lecture, and straight from lecture I'm like basically rushing to town, taking the bus to my workplace. But luckily my employers were very flexible, and they understood and appreciated the fact that I was doing a degree and I was a student. When you are working on a part-time basis and you have 2 other colleagues who are part-time as well, you kind of have to fill in for them on days, and they have to fill in for you. So yeah, it's a lot of teamwork involved. I did go to our career service for helping me with CVs and applications, both during my degree and after. I mean, even when I was a graduate, I did come set up appointments with the career advisor. There were career events which I did attend, and there were like some career events very general, which basically talks about various volunteering opportunities where they advertise, and you think, oh, that may be something you would like to do in your spare time. And of course there are very specific events related to what you're doing. For example, for criminology students, we had criminal justice board evenings, which is like once every year, where basically people in the criminal justice system, be the police, Crown Prosecution Service, Youth Offending Service, their representatives will be coming there, and you can go and talk to them. But it's always worthwhile going and talking to potential employees who come on campus. Grab opportunities as and when you can, because especially in terms of when we're we're talking about, potential employers, I mean, they're not going to come to you. You have to go to them. For example, I've seen students who've probably printed off, say, 20 sets of their CVs and handed over to 20 different employers, and then come back all nice and relaxed, in their room in the halls of residence, thinking one of them will give me a call. Well, you know what? Apart from you, there are probably hundreds others who've also handed over their CVs. So you have to go and make sure that they recognize you to begin with, and until the day that when they'll say, okay, we've seen you for too long now, come over for an interview, or they say, okay, this person definitely is keenly interested, not one of them who've just handed over a CV and just forgot about it. So try and grab every opportunity you can, and that's really going to help you. Be proactive.